Just like we've had hot dance crazes like the Macarena or the Cabbage Patch or the Gritty, we have a hot new play in the NFL. It's triple trap, it's double scoop, and the Steelers run it right here in the first quarter. Triple trap, McCormick 66, Seumalo 73, Dan Moore 65. But it's a scoop, a double scoop right there. Frazier and Broderick Jones, there goes Najee right there for 20. The longest run of the day. Here it is, coming right into your living room. Triple trap, double scoop. And look at the scoops, Frazier and Jones. And there goes, look at that gorge right there, right through the Browns defense. 20 yards. Everybody seems to be running it now. They run it about once a game, but it's catching on like fire across the NFL. When you watch the Steelers offense, it ain't real complicated. They run some formations, some motions, but it's Najee and it's Jaylen Warren up the middle. Like they do all this, no Pickens, we'll just screen it. We'll get it to Warren out there in space, let him make people miss, run through traffic. We'll flip it over here to Calvin Austin here and see what he can get. I mean, honestly, they'll get it down there to the 10-yard line and they'll run something that Chip Kelly ran 10 years ago. They'll little triple option, flip it there to Van Jefferson. Like I expect the Eagle linebackers, Zach Bond and Kobe Dean, to make a whole lot of tackles. But when you have a defense that has 28 takeaways to most in the league, they have 13 fumble recovers, offense's job, don't screw it up. And that's what Russell Wilson is doing. He's not screwing it up. He'll take every check down you want to give him. It ain't real complicated. So at the early in the second quarter, the Browns were in charge, winning 7-3 when this play happens. Beanie Bishop comes off the edge right there. All right, they want to run a screen to Nick Chubb. So right here, Cano Benton feels Bitonio and the center, Posick, pull away. So he jumps the play and he comes up with his first career interception. Chubb's got to tackle him. These guys from Wisconsin, Herbig, TJ, Benton, like they've struck gold going to Madison to find players. Like here it is, excellent job by Benton, recognizing the play and then turning to run. But eyes up, two hands on the ball. Great catch and snatch right out of the air right there. Nothing was going to get that ball out of his hands. Now, the celebration is on. He knows what to do. That ball's going right on that mantle. Hey, well done. Defense keeps making splash plays. This rush line on third down of the Steelers includes T.J. Watt, Herbig, Cam Hayward, and Alex Highsmith. That's 26 sacks between those four guys. And over here, T.J. looks out and he sees the tight end coming in. He's like, look, Herbig, you go and you don't let the tight end off the line of scrimmage. Let me go rush. They rush three right here and they sack Jameis Winston right here. Here's Highsmith, one-on-one with the center. Man, like just that fast. Like these guys are vultures. Like they're just looking to prey on quarterbacks right here. Herbig's a big part of it. Hayward, you name it. Like they are vultures getting after the quarterback. They got a plan.
The Pittsburgh Steelers absolutely destroyed the Cleveland Browns this past Sunday. They won the game 27-14, but their offense dominated, their defense dominated, and it was just a secure win all the way through. Much different in their first matchup where they lost in the snow. So this breakdown, it was done by Brian Baldwinger. Baldy NFL is his handle on X. Go ahead and follow him. He does a great job breaking down NFL games and players, film, and everything like that. Go ahead and follow him. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel. Turn notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news, updates, highlight breakdowns, analysis, reactions, everything like that. Now, let's get right back into the video. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers are one of the most basic teams in the NFL in terms of the plays that they run, both on offense and defense. But it works week in and week out, and teams can't seem to stop them. And the Pittsburgh Steelers did that once again versus the Cleveland Browns. They weren't a flashy offense, but they did everything perfectly, no turnovers, and were able to secure the win. You look at the Steelers, they ran the ball up the middle perfect. You look at them, they run the ball on the outside perfect. Take screen passes, you take just throws to the outside, inside. They just did everything perfect, which led to a perfect team victory against the Browns and making it a better matchup than the first time when they faced against them. Also the defense, you look at them. Nothing too special, not too much blitzes, everything like that. They did send some corner blitzes just like every other team, but it's just basic stuff that the Steelers are doing, but they're just executing it perfectly. Everyone's doing their assignments, and it's leading to victories. So looking at this double scoop play for the Steelers, this is really the only fancy run that they do in terms of having something open, because the Steelers are pulling two guards, they're having another person, the center, go to the left, two guards go to the right, and it's creating holes up the middle. And the Steelers' run game is really getting going, and that's one of the reasons why they're able to win week in and week out, because now the run game is perfect. Najee Harris is almost at 1,000 yards rushing. Jalen Warren is back to his form that he was last season, in which he was the best running back last year running the ball. And we also have Cordell Patterson sometimes running the ball, and it actually working because of the downhill style that he has and the power that he has as well. And then with George Pickens missing, how were we able to win this game? Well, we were able to make some throws to the outside, just take the easy ones and do a trick play. One trick play here and there, and it works. When you do everything basic and one trick play, in which is a fake triple option, throw to the receiver, you get a wide open touchdown because they're not expecting it. They're not expecting you to do a trick play when you're a basic offense. And that's what the Steelers do. They run everything perfect, and when you do something new, then people start looking at it. And that's what happened. They weren't ready for it. The Steelers executed, and they won the game. Also, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they had some deep shots to Mike Williams. One got called back as a pass interference, but just taking shots down the field. Even though not many were executed in terms of being completions, just taking those shots down the field opens the run game up and opens the short passing game up. And that's why the Steelers were able to win this game, and their offense was able to execute. And this is just what they did. Run the ball, pass the ball off of it, and win the game. And then on defense, you have Keanu Benton stepping up, making plays. When you have the most basically turnovers in the entire league, and you're able to get to the quarterback, get sacks like that, your whole offense opens up, because their defense creates so many turnovers, their offense gets so many opportunities that's just like, just don't mess up the game. Just don't make turnovers of your own. Take what's there, and you'll be guaranteed to score more points than the opposite team, because the defense allows so many turnovers and so many points off of their turnovers that it's crazy. So the Steelers just don't need to mess up the game on offense, and their defense will do their job. Keanu Benton makes plays, TJ Watt makes plays, not necessarily in this game and getting sacks, but just creating opportunities for other people like Alex Highsmith, Cameron Hayward, less attention on them on the inside, allowing them to get sacks. And also Nick Herbig as well. But Keanu Benton made the play of the day, the interception, reading the screen pass. Who would have thought a nose tackle would be able to run, read the screen pass, run all the way to the outside and intercept the ball and have such perfect hands? It was to look like such a perfect catch that we want all the receivers to make. And the nose tackle, Keanu Benton, did it. He made the play of the day, but everyone stepped up. From the cornerbacks, from the safeties playing some really good tackling defense, the linebackers covering tight ends, and just getting pressure on Jameis Winston. The Steelers did it all this game, and that's why they're able to win this game. It makes you wonder, if this was what the Steelers look like when they face the Cleveland Browns this week, imagine if the game wasn't played in the snow. Would the Steelers have done the exact same thing in Cleveland if it was just a normal, sunny, or cold day and there's no snow on the ground? Obviously, we can't go back in the past, but the Pittsburgh Steelers show out this game and win another game against the Cleveland Browns in Pittsburgh. This streak continues for the Steelers against the Browns at home. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they win this game, and now they move over to another matchup against the Eagles this week, and they're going to be doing the exact same thing, the exact same game plan week in and week out. It's just all about execution on offense, defense, and special teams. And it's so perfectly fitting that the game ended with James Pierre making an interception to close out the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another turnover by Jameis Winston, and a takeaway by the Steelers defense to the highest of their availability. So with that being said, that's end this video, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on this film breakdown and what the Steelers did against the Browns. Did you see anything special in the game that you want to point out? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, how do you feel about this film breakdown and reaction to Brian Baldinger, the NFL's breakdown? Make sure you go ahead and follow him on X, former NFL player, everything like that. Film breakdown, follow him. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on this breakdown and reaction. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like I said, turn notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news, updates, highlights, analysis, reports, everything covering the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do it, even if it's rumors and everything like that. So, like, comment, and subscribe, turn notifications, and until the next video tomorrow, I'll see you guys all later. I'm out. Peace.